One of the hardest things to do in business is to make a decision that you know is the right one in your heart, but you know is also going to upset a bunch of people or cause friction or conflict. Sometimes that's firing a client. Sometimes it's shutting down a program. I went through this 12 months ago when we decided to shut down my accelerator program. And there were some active clients in there. And I knew in my heart it was the right decision to close that program down. It wasn't in alignment with what I was stepping into. And I also really deeply wanted to honor those relationships and agreements. And yet I needed to renegotiate. And so we ended up giving some people some partial refunds. And there were a couple people who left who were not particularly happy with me, though I did in my heart the best that I could to honor the integrity of those agreements and to close them out with, with partial refunds and things like that. We've just gone through this again. So Collective, our membership community, is now, we just announced the shift into a high-ticket mastermind model. And so all of these beautiful clients who I've deeply appreciated walking with over the past few months we're now inviting them into the next chapter of the Collective, which is a higher ticket investment. And today has been this journey for me of sharing those invitations, of hearing from people who are excited to level up and rise to the new iteration of what the Collective is, and also hearing from people who are heartbroken because this is their space and community and now it's changing. And as a leader, one of the hardest things to do is to navigate these chapters as someone who deeply cares, who wants to do the right thing, and who is wanting to stay true to the deepest aspect of who they really are, and at the same time recognizing that you're never going to make everybody happy. It's one of the hardest things in business. It's just this realization. I've talked about this many times. It's like as much as you might want to do the right thing and intend to do the right thing and do your absolute best to serve people and honor people, there's always going to be a percentage of people who are just unhappy with you and with what's happening. And, you look at every president we've ever had in the United States, and like half the country has always hated them. And regardless of, how you might feel about whoever's in office, is like the principle is in leadership, you just have to accept the reality that not everyone's going to be happy. And this has been hard for me. It continues to be challenging. But I think the thing that I come back to again and again and again is staying true to what I know is right in my heart. And I feel this deep, intuitive guidance and this voice within me that leads me. And I know in my heart when something is right. And when I listen to that voice and I lead my life and business from that voice, I can be in the chaos of the world. I can allow others to have their own reactions and experiences and honor those and appreciate those. Of course, people are going to feel certain ways about, the decisions that I make as a leader, and not everyone's going to be happy. And I don't have to personalize that. I don't have to defend or justify. I can honor and create the space for those reactions and those responses to be present. And so I think that's part of leadership. It's really important. We don't want to gloss over that. We want to allow, people to have the space to be able to vent what's alive for them and to share their disappointments and frustrations, and to honor that as a leader, not to push it away or suppress it, but also to know that your job in business is to stay true to yourself. It's to make the decisions at the end of the day that in your heart are aligned. And for me, it's what has allowed me to be in moments like this and chapters like this, where leadership is messy, where things are changing and evolving, and it's easy to get lost in this feeling of man, this is hard. And also to just remember that I'm aligned in the midst of that I'm staying true to myself. And that, to me, is the essence of what it means to be a great leader. Knowing, acknowledging that people are not always going to like the decisions that you make. knowing that your journey as an entrepreneur is about balancing what's right for your clients, what's right for the business, and what's right for you. And that there is a natural set of tensions that exist between those three spheres. And so sometimes, what might make sense or what might feel good in one sphere doesn't work for another sphere. And we have to make adjustments and changes. And, the other sphere might not necessarily understand that or appreciate that. So I'm sharing this with you, hopefully to kind of recalibrate you wherever you are on your journey of leadership and business growth, to normalize that there are moments like these when you have to make really difficult decisions. And if you are in that chapter right now, that you are so not alone. I'm walking that journey with you. I am celebrating you for saying yes to yourself and yes to that inner guidance that's moving you towards the path that is truly right for you. And just knowing that at the end of the day, like, this too shall pass, that there are moments like these in business where things are challenging and messy and the dust settles and you move forward and you recalibrate. And it becomes another opportunity to rise through the journey of your own path of business growth. And what I love about these moments as a business mentor, I always have these two reactions, like this part of me that's like, oh man, this is really hard right now. Like, I have my human part that just is like, man, I want to make everybody happy and I can't, and that's so hard because I deeply care about other people. And then there's this other part of me as a kind of business mentor that in these moments goes, man, this is going to make it so much easier to lead through coaching and mentoring the next client that I talk to who is going through something similar. And the next conversation that I have with someone who's also walking this exact experience, that I can share this and give this and offer this and speak from a place of embodiment, a place of having walked through the fire. And that's what makes me a powerful mentor, someone who is able to truly serve in those dynamics with those clients that I'm here to help. So it's a true gift in these moments when things are hard. And that's a reframe that I always try to remember, because the more I walk through the fire of these leadership initiations, the more I have to give. So I hope this helped you today, and I'm sending you lots of love. Wherever you are on your journey of leadership, keep going. I'm with you.